there that where ideas have sex? Ideas have sex? Really?
Well, that's actually a tagline of a different space. But
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
that's the idea, right? That they're exchanging, or they're having a lot of fun,
Right.
or they're mingling with each other.
Yeah.
Different ideas.
Yeah.
There are a lot of very different people that come over here. There are artists who use this space. There are engineers who use this space. There are designers who use this space. There are architects who use this space.
Right.
There are accountants who use this space. So if you look at the variety of people coming in, it's coming from all different walks of life and variety. And from there, they're getting together at one space, working in harmony in a different way.
So anyway, there's a lot of cross-breeding happening, and there's
Exactly.
a lot of analogous inspiration. You see somebody else, a designer, doing something, and you are maybe a finance guy, and you get inspired by what he's doing, and you try and
Pretty
apply that in your own field of work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine who builds cycles,
Yeah.
and he builds it over here. He's been building a flying wheelchair right now, a wheelchair that can attach to a paraglider and fly. And then there is Team Zuva that sits over here building an electric motorcycle. So he was here a couple of days back. He went and he saw their work, and he
Yeah.
saw all the battery packs and everything. He was like, wow, this is so crazy. I mean, I've never seen this before. And this is next level high-tech thing that's
Yeah.
going on. And the Zuva guys went up to him after some time, and they saw how he was welding two curved pieces of members together with so much ease. And he does that all the time because he makes bicycles.
Right.
So they were like so impressed by the fact that how he was welding it together.
Right.
So if you see that when we're doing our thing, we get so engrossed in what we're doing
Yeah.
that we love it so much.
Yeah.
And but everything else,
Yeah.
on the other hand, seems a little alien and more difficult to us sometimes.
Yeah.
That, but honestly, if you're in an interdisciplinary environment, that's how we describe the space, an interdisciplinary place.
Yeah.
You're able to come across those people who have skill sets in something else that you don't have, and you're able to get inspiration from them
Right.
and learn from them.
Yeah.
And that's precisely, you can say, where ideas have sex.
So in a way, this is where what you're saying is linear thinking ends. I mean, ideation happens at the periphery, and so you basically looking out of the box, thinking out of the box all the time.
Right.
Yeah, you know, when the whole concept of work in India, traditional India, has been somebody going to work at 9 o'clock, sitting on a desk, putting the laptop on the table, working. 5 o'clock, you go home. But do you see that changing in India now?
I definitely do. At least in my circuit of people,
Yeah.
where we work with a lot of creative people, a lot of artists and designers, and the more I meet them, the more I see that they've developed their own set of rules of how they work, when they work, where they work, and especially with the digital nomad culture going on now,
Yeah.
a lot of my friends have been traveling all around the world and working from islands like Bali or going to the Philippines and working from a different island every couple of months.
Amazing. Actually, you know, you keep on reading about all this stuff on LinkedIn, but you hardly see this kind of thing actually happening in India. I mean, you have all these forming places like, you know, co-working spaces and all that, but this is serious stuff. You're actually working here, you're actually getting things done, and you're making and building things here.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we haven't really seen so much of the digital nomadic crowd who's working with hardware, but more so going forward, I feel like that's going to happen pretty soon when mechanical engineers and designers, product designers,
Yeah.
who are actually building physical products or creating things, can also now start moving around the world
Right.
and using various fab labs like us and using the tools over there to be able to create things.
So how did you come up with this name, Makers Asylum? So it's Asylum, isn't it? It's like a bunch of mad scientists, is it? Tinkering with
Pretty much.
ideas? Yeah?
The asylum as such means an ashram or a safe
Right.
heaven.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's pretty much what it is. It's a place for people to go crazy.
Right, go crazy. Yeah, I like crazy.
We call it a playground for adults to come over here and work with hardware, designers to come over here and actually build things with their hands.
So this hum of machines is actually, in a way, it's exciting. It excites your mind, I guess.
Definitely. I feel so, at
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
personally.
I mean, people believe that, you know, you need to be in a quiet room so that you can concentrate. But I don't think it's always like that. I mean, the different kinds of activities require different kind of atmosphere.
That's right. And at the same time, the place offers a different sort of an energy because people have made this space by themselves.
Right.
So this entire space was created by the users.
I see.
So everything from plastering the walls to refurbishing the chairs to building all the tables was done by the members.
Okay.
So because of that, every table is different. Every chair is a little different. All the lights are a little different or differently placed because of the same thing.
What does he? I've seen that you put a drums there, set of drums there. What?
Yeah.
Why? I mean,
one
just
of
to
our
have
members
fun?
loves to play the drums.
Okay.
So she got the drums over here.
Okay.
And she's like, can I just keep them over here and we can play it once in a while?
Yeah.
Like, for sure. So in the evenings, once in a while, she plays the drums.
Okay.
And everyone gathers around and it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
I think that's the ethos of the space, that
Right.
work is good as long as it needs to be fun as well.
Right.